Hello, my name is Mustaqim. So in this video, I play as the blue hat.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Arif Iskandar and I play a role as the red hat.
Hello everyone, my name is Maven Raj, and for this particular video, I'm playing a role as the black hat.
Hello, my name is Hana as white hat, Alisya as yellow hat, Ain as green hat.
Six thinking hats is a method used to amplify creative conversation by making sure that a broad variety of viewpoints and thinking styles are represented. Using 6 roles or hats, the framework developed by Dr. Edward de Bono allows team to be more easily structure abstract thinking for productive results.
So the 6 thinking hats are... So the 6 thinking hats are, for the first one, I'll go for the white hat. The white hat, it represents, this is actually an objective hat which focuses on facts and logic. Well, when you go to the second hat, which is the red hat, this is an intuitive hat which focuses on emotion and instincts. And the last hat is the black hat. This is a cautious hat and is used to predict negative outcomes of any event.
After that, we also have yellow hat, which is the optimistic hat, used to look for positive outcome. And we also have green hat. This is the creative hat, where ideas are abundant and criticism spare. And lastly, we also have blue hat. This is the hat of control, used for management and organization.
In product development, the 6 thinking hats are used to divide up the project team into different groups, which is the white hat, the red hat group, and etc. Each group talks about the product on their hat perspective, the logical components, the emotional components, and so on. This allows for more focused collaborations among smaller groups that can later rejoin with stronger ideas and goals.
There is also history of 6 thinking hats. The 6 thinking hats were first published in 1985 by the respected psychologist Dr. Edward de Bono. The inspiration for writing the book came from structuring creative thinking, which often leads to confusion and disagreement, especially in groups of people. The hats allow more organized and effective group thinking.
As told by the manager, our resort is having a crisis right now. We are in the dilemma of the reducing numbers of visitors visiting our resort. Hence, we must quickly look into the matter and find the right solution to settle this problem. So, can anyone tell me what are the reasons for this problem?
We still need to think on how to gather the information for this problem, since the situation is inconsistent, especially when we have a lot of visitors that have visited our resort. The number of visitors for each week is different. I am sure that we cannot just nonchalantly predict the problem, because this will help us to avoid misunderstanding. We need to be aware so that we can avoid countless issues, such as accidentally forgetting some problems that have led to the reducing number of visitors. Therefore, where can we get the reasons for this problem? We may refer from the feedback of the visitors on our official website. That is the right platform to obtain actual obstacles that have been the issues for the visitors. The issues are unclean rooms, no hot water is available, our staff are rude to our guests, slow Wi-Fi connection, disturbing noise, and bad resort service.
So, green hat, let us hear what are the solutions that you have came up with. Okay. So, green hat, let us hear what are the solutions that you have came up with.
From the feedback on the official website, we now know the problem consists of unclean rooms, no hot water available, rude staff, slow Wi-Fi connection, too much noise, and bad resort service. We need to recheck the problems so that we are sure that there is no information regarding the problems that are missing. This is because missing information may lead to more problems. Now, we need to figure out the visitors' percentage of each problem. This will help us to prioritize which problem we should focus on first and emphasize more.
For the unclean room, the resort needs to clean staff to deal with hygiene. Besides, you can also offer them a new clean room. In addition, you can also give them complimentary meals in the restaurant or sponsor spa treatment while the staff clean their room.
I agree with you. If we train our staff to deal with hygiene, give them clean rooms, and give many facilities to them while providing good services to our customers, I believe that our resort will gain more customers. If we get a lot of customers, then the profit of our incomes will increase.
Well, training budgets are usually moderate, and while training needs are surely high, what contributes to even more to the challenges of training, in fact, that travel and software costs must also be taken into account, as those budgets are really tight. Since our resort having problem right now, plus the renting the premises and the time cost adds the burden to the managers.
Well, I think we can only hire quality staff. We need to bear in mind that quality is better than quantity. That is why we need to train our staff properly so that they can do their work very well and suit their salary.
Based on my experience, customers will usually choose a hotel with good service and good hygiene. They do not mind to pay a little bit more money for the room that they like, as it is more comfortable for them.
Thanks for giving your opinion, Rehat. How about other available alternative solutions? It must be based on our visitors' perspective and not just our own opinion, so that we can understand better.
Based on our discussion, now that we have a lot of alternative solutions, such as to train our staff to deal with hygiene and to provide hot water with simple instructions on how to use them, we need to figure out which of these alternative solutions are best for our visitors. We also have to remember whether we have covered all of the alternative solutions for the problems. Based on the discussion, these alternative solutions must be based on our visitors' perspective and not just our own opinion, so that we can understand better.
For issues like rude and impolite staff, we can avoid it by teaching and training new staff to the right way to deal with the guests. In addition, we need to hire people who are passionate and can control their temper. Apart from that, it will be good if we have staff that can keep their face straight even when the guests yell or scold at them. Moreover, having staff who can solve problems and handle stressful situations will also benefit us.
As everyone knows, all problems come with a solution. We cannot say which solution will, but for sure, solve the problem, but we can be sure that when we hit the right solution, the problem shall vanish. This is the purpose of our discussion today.
What do you think? What do you guys think about the solution that we have came up with?
It's easy to teach children how to handle tempers, but not adults, as workers nowadays work based on their salary. Poor decision-making staff leads to an increase in mistakes when handling customers. This in turn leads to customer complaints, which surely burdens the manager. This proves that it is difficult to have a perfect staff that manages to handle stressful situations.
We can give them a salary based on their qualification. Hence, they will feel satisfied with their work and their monthly earned income.
Thanks for all the solutions given. However, based on our discussion, we concluded that the most suitable solution for this problem is room service improvement. So, how are we going to carry out this solution?
I think that we need to double check our guest room conditions before their arrival, because if our resort were full of dust, had an unpleasant grime and dirty surroundings, it will give bad impression to them. Not to mention, our resort reputation will be ruined, especially to their room. Many resort goers say that they prefer the most basic and clean facilities rather than luxurious facilities that are dirty.
Time-consuming, and even cleaning the dirty rooms won't give our resort a good review for sure. Plus, we should manage the cleanliness of the booked rooms for a few hours before the customers check in, so that misunderstanding won't occur between the customers and our staff.
Based on the information we have, we need to have the staff to inspect the guest room whether it is in good condition or the other way around. By doing this, we will avoid careless incidents such as accidentally letting the guest room to be in uncomfy situation. Indeed, based on the feedback we have received from the visitors, the first thing that visitors frequently mention is how they feel about the room.
Next, we also need to know how the cleaning routine was done before. Do we have the enough cleaning tools that are sufficient for our staff to prepare more than a room at the same time?
Yes, we do have enough cleaning tools for our staff. We ought to invest some money in buying good cleaning tools so that our staff can use them to clean their rooms. Therefore, we can make sure all our rooms are hygienic and in good condition.
So, how can we improve the solution?
Now that we have obtained many solutions from our strategic planning, we can start to carry out the solution one by one, and we need to record the improvement on the problem so that it will help us to fix what is lost later.
Yes, you're right. Since we have come with the ideas, we need to start doing it so that our customers will be satisfied with our service.
We need to conduct an investigation on issues like rude staff and late food services. This is to make sure that these kinds of issues will not happen again in the future, as it can affect the resort's reputation.
I think we need to seek help from a better resort. We might need to pay a little bit of money, but they obviously have a better business than us. So the experience that they have will help us to revamp this dying resort.
So, we have came up with the most suitable, which is room service. Okay, so this will mark the end of our discussion today. Any more suggestions?
I think we are all good. All the initiative above seem to be a good improvement for our resort. I think this will be beneficial to all of us, including all the staff.
Indeed, from what I have gathered regarding the solutions, we have covered all of the problems we received from the visitors.
I'm glad that we have come out with many solutions in order to improve our resort. The ideas are amazing and great. I believe that our resort will achieve an excellent result and will become more popular.
Finally, based on my personal view, I think we are good for now, and I hope our initiatives manage to overcome all the customers' problems and bring glory to our resort.
I agree that we need to care about our resort services so that we can attract as many tourists as we can.
Okay, so how about we have a drink later? Let's go.
Yeah, sure. Sounds good.
Well, a drink after a heartful day of discussion? Sure, why not?